Now, tomorrow marks 2 years since the war in Gaza began, a war that has claimed more than 67,000 lives and, according to the United Nations, has left nearly 2.2 million people in Gaza homeless amid ruins and desperation. Even as indirect talks between Hamas and Israel have begun just a short while ago in Egypt's Sharm el-Sheikh for a hostage-prisoner exchange and Gaza ceasefire. It appears, though, the fate of the hostages ultimately could determine whether this war finally ends or explodes into something even deadlier. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has made his stance clear. Not a single step in US President Donald Trump's peace plan will move forward until every hostage, living or dead, comes back home. He said that Israel will not advance to any other phase of the deal until all captives are returned to Israeli soil. Netanyahu said that if Hamas fails to release the hostages, in his words, Israel will go back on the offensive in Gaza. Remember, Netanyahu last week had said that Israeli army will remain in most of the Gaza Strip. Trump has also issued a warning of his own. He said Hamas will face complete annihilation if it tries to cling to power in Gaza. Now, according to reports, 48 hostages remain in captivity and only 20 are believed to be alive. The US brokered plan aims for the release of those surviving hostages along with the remains of the others in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian detainees. The proposal also calls for a complete halt to fighting within 72 hours. But even as negotiators meet in Egypt for indirect peace talks between Hamas and Israel, war continues in Gaza. Smoke rose over Gaza City today. Donald Trump remains confident that peace is within reach.
Yeah, we're going to very quickly. We had some very good meetings. The countries of the world, a lot of the countries surrounding Israel, frankly, Muslim, Arab, and many others have had great meetings with Hamas, and it looks like it's working. So we'll wait for a little while, see how it all turns out.
Now, foreign ministers, various countries, including Egypt, have called the indirect Israel-Hamas meeting a real opportunity to reach a lasting ceasefire. A senior Hamas official told AFP that the group wants an agreement that ends the war and starts a prisoner exchange immediately. Al Arabiya, citing sources, said Hamas is even willing to surrender its weapons, but only under international supervision. While on the Israeli side, Netanyahu has dispatched his top negotiators to Egypt, expressing hope that hostages could be released within days. Hundreds of protesters gathered outside Israeli Prime Minister's residence, chanting, "Seal the deal," a message directed at Israel's negotiating team. And at the same time, pro-Palestinian demonstrations erupted across several countries, including Serbia and the United Kingdom. Now, Israeli strikes continued across the Strip even as Trump and US Secretary of State Marco Rubio both called on Israel to halt its operations immediately. Warnings that appear to have gone unheeded. So as the war turns to tomorrow, West Asia stands at a crossroads. The release of hostages now holds the power to decide whether peace finally takes shape or whether the bloodshed deepens. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.